Hi everyone, it's Grace and welcome to day 9 of our 28-day challenge. Today again our focus is going to be on mobilizing your spine, so really a similar workout to last week, but we're going to add on a few layers, hopefully feeling a little bit more strength and mobility after the 7 workouts you've already done. So we'll begin with the warm-up. It's going to be familiar now. We'll keep the pace moving nice and quick. Beginning with your roll downs, feet in parallel, slight softening in the knee, the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Draw the breath in deep and wide. Exhale, chin comes to the chest. The shoulders follow, the ribs folding in and folding down just as far as feels comfortable for your first roll down today. Inhale as you reach the depth of your stretch. Exhale, initiate the roll up from your pelvis, imagining your tailbone sliding downwards and through the legs, and the spine restacks on top of it. Inhale at the top. Exhale, nod the chin. Curl the spine down. And just assess, how does your spine feel today? Any parts that feel better than usual, that might need your attention? Inhale as you reach the bottom. And exhale as you roll your spine up. All the way to find your standing position. Coming with our rotated roll down, drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Turn the head, roll down the outside of your right leg. Again, softening the knees as much as you need to. Inhale as we reach the bottom. Exhale, slowly roll up again. Reversing the action back into that little side bend of the neck and the spine back to center. Inhale over to the left, turn and look, and roll the spine down over that left leg. Bending the knees as much as you need to feel comfortable. Inhale as you reach the bottom, and exhale, rolling up, moving back to neutral. Facing towards the front of your mat, feet in parallel, into our sun salutations. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding down with that flat back, knees as bent as they need to be. Hands to shins or floor as you inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down flat, step back into your high plank position. From here, either dropping to the knees like last week, or you could try the chaturanga on your toes, moving the body down in one piece. Keep your body hovering, untuck the toes 1 and 2, and then press your chest forward and up. Those thighs haven't touched. Open out the collarbones, and then from there we pick the hips up, find your downward dog, and breathe evenly. Finding the length in your spine before thinking about lengthening the legs. Really create that stretch from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Look forward. We're going to step forward, 1 and then 2. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And again, inhale, stretch. Exhale, forward fold, straight or bent knees. Make it comfortable for you. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands flat. I'm going to show it down on the knees this time. Dropping to the knees if that's appropriate. Stay on your toes if that's better. Move the body down. Drag the chest forward into a cobra so we keep the pelvis down. We lift the abdominals. Exhale as you lower. Pull the body up in one piece to all fours. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Deep, wide breaths in. And feel it out. If you need to bend and stretch one leg then the other, just make it feel good in your body. Look forward. Step 1 foot followed by the other forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to floor or shins. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach up a little bit taller than before. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one, moving freely. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, stepping back, high plank. Or the knees, we go forward. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows, come down in one piece. Hover if you're going to up dog. Untuck the toes 1 and 2. Drag your chest forward and up. Rotate those biceps forward, lift the heart to the ceiling. Exhale to downward facing dog. Draw those breaths in, deep, deep, wide breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to spring forward, high plank. Exhale, lift up and back, down dog. Again, drag it forward, high plank. Lift up, downward facing dog. Again, forward high plank. Lift up and back. And we go forward high plank. Drop to your knees. Opposite arm and leg reach. Inhale, stretch. No changing in that neutral spine. Exhale, bring it in. Other side, reaching the limbs away from each other, lifting out of that supporting arm and bring it in. And reach. If this feels too much today, just pick one limb. You don't need to do both. And stretch. And in. Let's do one more to each side. Feeling that cross patterning, that balance, the pelvis, the shoulders, the spine, supporting you from here. Good, let's cross the ankles over. Walking back, scoot forward and find your supine position. Remembering if your neck is sore today, keep the head down. If your back is feeling it, you're going to keep one foot down at all times and you can alternate sides. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale, lift one leg, followed by the other, tabletop position. Breathe in. If it's appropriate, exhale, lift head and chest, both hands to the top of one knee. Stretch one leg out, long and straight. Inhale. Let's change over. Exhale. And 2, and 3, and 4. Hugging that knee tight to your chest. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees pull in. Finding the level that you can get to, either both arms, both legs to the ceiling. We circle, bend the knees back in. If you want to make it harder, take them a little bit lower. Circle, hug it in. If you can go further without that spine moving, go for it. Circle round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Nothing changes in the center. One more. Exhale, circle. Hug the knees in. From there, extend the right leg to the ceiling. Holding onto your calf muscles with both hands, extend that left leg out onto the mat. Find where you can get to without your pelvis and your spine going all wonky. Either your head stays down or we curl the head and chest up. We do 2 little pulses, pulling in. We scissor the legs. Scissor the legs. Out, out. Inhale. Out, out. Inhale. Keeping that spine still, be it with your head down or your head up. If going all the way to the mat is too much, keep the movement range smaller. If that still feels a little too much, bend your knees. Find what works for you. We keep going for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, rest the head down. Great work. Let's plant those feet flat onto the mat, opposite your sit bones, arms by your sides. Into our spinal mobilization, we take a deep, wide breath in. Exhale, engage the abdominals to sink the spine to the mat and peel the bones one at a time up into your bridge. Press down through the arms and drag your heels towards your bottom. Inhale at the top. As you exhale, imagine the roll down happens right from your throat. Vertebra by vertebra, you melt the spine down into the mat and then reach the tailbone into neutral. Same again, inhale. Exhale, rolling up. Again, you can use this as a little assessment. Which parts of your spine really need your attention to increase the mobility? Hold at the top. Wiggle those shoulder blades underneath you. Link the fingers together and puff up your chest like you could lift the heart to the ceiling. Raise your pelvis up higher. And this week, if this feels like you've got a little bit more to give, maybe walk the heels a tiny bit closer, no more than an inch, and then get a little bit more height. Press down through those arms. If you have the hands linked, release them. Breathe in. Exhale, roll the spine down, bone by bone. From here, we lift one leg, followed by the other to tabletop. Squeeze the legs together, reach the arms out to the side. If you'd like to do last week's version, you keep the feet on the floor. But for now, we take a twist. Both knees, the pelvis over to one side. Roll and look away from your legs, keeping that opposite shoulder down. Breathe in here. Exhale, pull the abs in, find the middle. Same thing other side, just a long, slow twist, feeling the opposite shoulder, the opposite rib cage staying down, rotating at the waist. Exhale, come to the center. We immediately bring the hands to the backs of the thighs, pull the legs in towards you, draw the chin forward, forehead to your knees. Now, if this feels like a good shape, you're going to stay here. To progress from last week, we bring the hands to the shins, draw the heels towards your bottom. And we're going to start a little rock and roll from here, trying to maintain an equal distance between your nose and your knees. Yep, so we're staying in this ball shape. A few more. Get that spine moving. Make sure there's never any weight going into your neck or your head. It's all coming to the shoulders. Let's take one more. Try and stop at the top of this next one. Hold it. Move the hands to the backs of the thighs. We're going to extend the legs just as far as your hamstrings allow without losing your balance. From there, you might want to watch once. I'm going to tuck into that ball shape. So this is slow motion. I'm going to roll back. I'm going to carefully place my head down and reach my legs over into a rollover shape. I'm keeping my abdominals lifting. Then I'm going to draw the heels back to my seat, lift the nose to my knees, roll up, and extend the legs for the balance. Inhale that, exhale up. Off we go. Inhale, tuck in, reach out. Exhale, roll up, and balance. Inhale, tuck in, reach through those toes, and scoop, find your balance. Couple more. If this feels a little too much, if you feel it sore in the neck, keep it in that rolling action rather than the stopping at the top and the bottom. And roll up as you exhale. One more. Roll and reach the legs. Roll and reach the legs. Why not? Let's take a little balance here. Stretch the arms forward, parallel with the legs. Cross the legs over and come over onto all fours. We're going to immediately do cat-cow with hovering knees. Tuck the toes under. Hover the knees just off the mat. You can always keep them down if this feels too much. We breathe in. Exhale, curl the tail between the legs. Scoop the abs in, press down hard through those hands. Lift the abs. As you inhale, reverse the action. Send the tailbone to the sky. Ripple through the spine like you could drag your chest forward. Keep those abdominals hugging in. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Scoop the abs in and up. Press down hard through the hands. Puff up the heart. Inhale, drag it forward and lengthen. One more. Exhale, scoop to lift. Lift, lift, lift through those abs, but stay grounded through the toes, hovering through the knees. Inhale, drag your heart through your arms. Press the chest forward. Find neutral. Rest the knees down. From there, let's take the left foot forward between the hands. Today, we're going to try and progress this by lifting the back knee up. My front knee is stacked over my ankle. I lengthen my spine, bring the hands to the thigh. Move my right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Bring the hands to the heart center. Then use that pressure, that traction, to turn the heart to the ceiling. Try and see your shoulder open out. Remember, you can always rest that back knee down. From there, we stay up. We pivot on that back foot to bring the heel down. We transfer the left elbow to the left thigh and sweep the right arm over to side angle. To progress, reach the left fingers to the floor as light as you can and turn the heart to the ceiling. Open everything out. From here, bring that right hand down. Pivot off your right back foot all the way out onto the outside edge of your right foot. And today we're going to step that left foot in front of the right into your side bend, lifting the pelvis to the sky, creating the rainbow shape. Remember, you can always drop that underneath knee down if you need to. This is a stretch. Stretch out that spine. We flip back into plank. Find your plank position. And we'll step the right foot forward between your hands. Remember, you can always rest that back knee down. Keeping it up if you can, bring the hands to your thigh. Outside thigh to elbow. Bring the palms together, press them hard, and turn your heart to the ceiling. Really push that right hand down. Rotate the heart up. Come back around. Find the middle. Move the right elbow to the right thigh. Pivot off that back leg. Stretch the left arm by your ear. If you can, slide the right fingers down to the floor. Increase that side stretch. Open and turn your heart to the ceiling, wringing out your spine. Turn and look down to the floor. Place the left hand down to the mat. Pivot off that back left foot all the way to the outside edge of that left foot. From there, sweep the right leg in front of the left one. Push the pelvis to the ceiling and create that rainbow shape. Push the hips way up. Remember, you can always drop down onto that underneath left knee and still enjoy this lovely stretch. From here, return back to your high plank position, stacking your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists. Drop down onto your knees, and keeping your hips directly over the knees, we stretch the fingers forward, making little tents with your hands. Bow your chest down to the mat, breathing deeply. From here, exhale, curl the tailbone just like we do in cat-cow. Round the spine, lifting up through the heart. Inhale, drop the chest down to the mat. Open up the spine. Again, exhale, move from the pelvis. Scoop the tailbone between the legs, puffing up through the rib cage. Inhale as you arc back. Drop the chest to the mat. All the way. From there, sink back onto your heels into child's pose. Roll your spine all the way upright. Rebuilding. And that's your week 2 spinal mobility. I hope it felt good in your body. Have a great day. Thank you.